During filming for the Woodwose Walking with the Wildman 2, many scenes unfortunately hit the cutting room floor, and these scenes were deleted for many different reasons. Some scenes were deleted for major sound issues, like camera bangs, highway noise, and other interference on the sound. Some other scenes were deleted because we repeated ourselves in the same area, and we did not want to cover the same area again. These scenes you're about to see fitted in between the daylight scenes in the bog, where we returned to check over the footage and evaluate the eye load from Walking with the Wildman 1, and came before the scenes you see where we go to check the apples at the end of the first investigation in part 2 of the Walking with the Wildman series. Now sit back, relax, and we hope you enjoy this footage that has never been seen before.
Okay, so guys, from my last outing down in Bog with the eye glow, how did that come about?
That was the first time we really used red lamps. It was the red lamps that we used for the first time, and that was I think that they didn't see the red lamps. They didn't see the red lights. It was our first time using the red lights, and that's the bit of action we got straight away.
It's a well known fact that most animals can't see red light, and even on a few occasions on my own, I've had foxes more or less come right up to me, and start to look at you and just walk off.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have big bright white lights, you're going to scare every creature in the woods, aren't you? Yeah. So I think that's the best tactic run for today, is to revert to that. On the last instalment of this series, we done 2 night investigations, and the first one, like Jim said, was we used the red lights. The second time around, we said we'll revert to the normal methods, and we used white lights, and there wasn't just as much happened on that occasion. As you know, the eye glow happened with the red lights.
Yeah.
But Jim, you've actually got some other wee tool here.
Yeah, I've brought in a very, very, very high-powered laser beam. So if you look up the trail, you'll see how powerful it is. So hopefully this may draw some attention.
It'll maybe create some curiosity.
Yeah. So we'll try that now when it's and see if we get any sort of maybe a small bit of just a little bit of reaction might be.
Yeah, that's number one, isn't it?
Yeah. Curiosity.
Obviously, it's too dark to use drones and stuff this time of night, Ron, but we've got the thermal imaging here as well, so we'll be in infrared mode, red light mode, and thermal imaging mode.
Thermal imaging, our new toy. Yeah, we're looking forward to getting footage from that now to see, and it also records as well, so it should be.
It records audio too.
Yeah, fantastic.
Excellent.
Yeah, so not a lot of them do that. But enough, this one does, So it took me a while to go through and to try and locate one that does everything.
Yeah.
A lot of them just take photographs and stuff like that, So we want it all. So
hopefully it'll do the job for us.
Yeah. Okay, boys, red lights on. Let's go.
Go.
Interesting structure here. Fairly big, so it's fairly heavy. You see it coming across here. Just right on this branch here, then at the top.
Yeah.
You see it's forked in.
Yeah.
That's not natural.
Well, it's a bit odd, Ron, that it's forked in as it is. You know what I mean?
Definitely out of reach of a person. Or is it
well above the reach of a person?
14 foot?
No.
Yeah. Well above the reach of a person.
Right back along. Take a few men to lift that.
Yep. We should be tracks all, should we? Yeah. So who's calling you, Jim?
You know, you
Rob?
go ahead. You know the story. You're the best one at calling.
I'll do it this way. The laser is bound to intrigue. I'll get out of your way, Jim. We move forward and do that. Me, by the way.
What's the range on that, Chris? Do you know?
1,800 feet.
Wow.
But obviously, if you're in a very close, compact forest like this, you know, you're not going to be able to see too far with it. But
Yeah.
any heat signature at all, it'll pick it up. I mean, it's picking up the heat on the still in the trees there still.
Yeah.
You know, so
Very good.
I think I'm hearing something over this side for the last couple of minutes.
right. Well, let's go this way then. Here's these two buddies on the therm, so it shows you how much it will show up if we do see something. So we'll continue. Jim's better whistling than me. What's your department?
His EV whistles like you could hear from
It's
Dublin.
too loud.
Yeah.
Watches don't do it like that.
Yeah.
You're getting whistling back the last place
That's just about. See what Jim's doing? That's about right. Ron.
Yeah.
You were asking me earlier about two watchers that hang out here. Shall we go and stake out them spots?
Yeah, I think it's nearly time now.
Yeah.
They should be on their shift.
Yeah. We'll go. We'll move out and we'll go see that.
Yep.
So just when we're here, Ron, what's your beliefs? Are you a believer or a skeptic or in between?
Well, from what I've seen inside when trekking through, there's some big structures there that would lead me to believe that there is something in there. The area is dense enough, it's off the beaten track, high density in there, high probability. Just going on my experience here tonight.
That's besides all the reports and experiences that
Exactly.
people have had and researchers
I'm
have
not
had.
counting them into consideration. I'm just taking it from my own perspective what I've seen here tonight.
And
Very
Jim,
positive.
yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, just on the first episode that we did, there was when we were here with Anthony, and I was back about 60 yards, or 50, 60 yards behind you.
Yeah.
And you let her call when you turned to talk to Anthony, and when you were talking to him, you didn't hear there was a massive crashing in the wood, sounding like a car crashing through the forest, you know. So
Way too big to be a deer.
yeah, definitely.
And you're actually a deer hunter, Jim.
Yeah,
So,
it wasn't a deer, no.
So you would know.
Yeah. That has me sort of, there's something here.
Yeah. Thermal imaging camera would be handy for you for deer hunting.
Indeed.
So what do you think, guys? Shall we hang around for a little bit to see, and before we go back and get the trail camera, or?
Well, we've been here a while now. We've checked out, say, 60% of the area. So I'd say we head back down the trail that we came, and we'll strobe the area with the laser again and see can we get anything on thermal again, Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would have put maybe to put the thermal on here just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Scanning across to see if
Yeah, we're on a bit of high ground here, open space.
good open space here, you know. So we'll do that first.
Yeah.
There's been a few things, Ron, that I've heard in the past, researchers in North America, and I'm just keeping an eye on this thermal, by the way. I'm not being ignorant or nothing like that.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's been a few things in the past I've heard from the researchers in North America and other parts of the world. In the days before thermals could record videos and take photographs, and they did capture Bigfoots on the thermals, and even though it was pitch black, dark, they were still hiding behind the tree.
Yeah.
So, you know, they must believe that we can
We can see them.
that we can see in the dark. You know, so they were, even though it was pitch black dark, they could see them on the thermal, actually picking behind the tree at them, you know, and picking back in again and picking out again and stuff, you know.
Amazing. Yeah.
So that's the belief that they have. Obviously, that we have
the same vision that
the
they
same
have.
vision. I suppose in their shoes you would believe that.
Yeah.
You know, I suppose you can't take that chance, really.
No.
You know, but
It's definitely it's worth its weight in gold at thermal vision.
yeah. And of course, we're only starting in their investigation this time round, boys. We have a long way to go.
Yeah.
So we'll have this for the duration.
Yeah.
With us. And there's a couple of things actually, Jim, that you have actually come up with. Methods for enticement, apart from your laser today, that we're going to use later on.
We have a megaphone that we're going to give it a bash, and hopefully either calls or call blasting or music blasting. You know, using the megaphone, it'll travel that distance a bit further and might help. You know. Yeah.
And of course, earlier today, we were about roughly 1.5 miles from you guys, and you clearly heard my call.
Yeah.
You got another call on top of that.
We did. We got another call nearly immediately straight after it.
And I wasn't guilty.
And we got on the radio and asked you straight away, was it you? And you said it wasn't. So hopefully that is actually caught on camera. So
hopefully we'll let know that we get back.
Yeah.
But so the megaphone obviously would be good for even bigger areas.
Yeah.
And some of the areas that we plan to visit, it'll be perfect for that. Ron, what about you?
Well, for the big areas, I'll have one big set of pipes.
Bagpipes?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Be something different. It might entice them out.
It might encourage them to come and start.
The sound will carry for miles.
Yeah.
Sure will.
That's a great idea. Absolutely. Yeah.
It might actually encourage them to come actually round for a dance. They'll be all coming around with wee Squatch kilts on.
Squatch pipes.
Squatch pipes. Yeah, so that sounds really good, boys. Obviously we haven't decided exactly where we're going to go yet. But I mean, we're still not just quite finished in this area. But I think, guys, that we'll head back up the trail. We're actually about 10 miles from the game cam we left earlier.
Yeah.
So we've a bit of a track back to get that, and I want that back tonight. So
we'll see if we 5 apples out. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we might catch something.
Yeah. And even if a person stole them, we'll catch them doing it. Jim Bradley.
Yeah.
The biggest Bigfoot documentary film is now available on Amazon. The Grogak. The Gray Man. The Woodwose. Bigfoot. This is our continued hunt to walk with the Wildman. Join the IBRO as they search the rugged landscapes of Ireland in their search for the legendary European Bigfoot that is the Woodwose.
Take off your laser a wee second there. Because I've got idlo.
available now on Amazon Prime.